What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, yeah? It's Tuesday here, I think. Got my coffee. I'm doing an ALIP song, I believe an original. It's always hard for me to tell because, my apologies to my Indonesian brethren, but I don't know, a lot of song titles from Indonesia. So I'm doing it in NGOPI PAGI, which, again, hopefully I pronounced that right. I do my best based on, what I know about a language, but it's imperfect. Anyway, I think this is an original. It's possible also that it's a folk song or something. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. But either way, I'm excited to get into it. Before we do, 2 notes. First note is I am not a professional. I'm not a super skilled guitarist. I do play. You can see my guitar here in the background behind me. But I don't play that well. I play all right. And I'm not a professional music reviewer or musician or anything like that. So this is just my opinion, okay? Part 2 is please don't be a dick. I try hard to be respectful to the artist. I try hard to be respectful to the fan base. And I like ALIP, so if you don't like my opinion, if you disagree with me, that's all right. But I would ask that you keep it respectful. I've been called a catfish a few times, and not in a positive way. With that out of the way, though, let's get right into it. This is NGOPI PAGI by ALIP. He is a very good guitarist. One of the things I noticed, and it's not a critical thing, right? This isn't like something that makes or breaks you as a guitarist, but he has excellent hand shape when he's playing. When you play, I have a tendency to let my hands go flat. And I have really big hands, so that's part of it. But he does a really good job of keeping his fingers curled, right? This is how you're supposed to play. You're supposed to play high with your hands like this, right? I'm not doing any chords or anything. I'm just demonstrating finger positions and stuff, like shape of your hand. It's supposed to be like this. A lot of people play like this. Now, you can still play the guitar fine with the wrong hand shape, but it is harder on you. It's harder on your wrist. It's harder to maintain. And it's just either he was taught by somebody who really knows what they're doing, or he studied somebody who really knows what they're doing, right? So I don't know if he's self-taught or if he took guitar, you can figure that out both ways, but it's just one of those little things. It's like, that is definitely the way you're supposed to do it. And it's always fun to see that. This piece is really pretty. There are a couple of runs that I really liked, where he's moving all over, up and down. I was thinking during the piece, and this is not meant to be a slight in any way, this would make very, very pleasant, like, hold music or elevator music, right? It would be just very pleasant to just be sitting waiting for somebody to answer your call, and you hear this in the background. That would be very soothing, I think. This is a really pretty song. Like I said, I don't know if he wrote this. My guess is that he did, because usually he mentions it if it's a cover. But I'm not 100% sure, so I will ask for comments to let me know on that. But yeah, he's one of my favorite current guitarists, I would say. He has a really interesting style. I like how he's influenced so much by metal and also blues. He's playing Dream Theater. He's playing songs from Titanic. He has a really broad musical spectrum that he pulls from. And I think that's super valuable. I think that, especially when I was growing up, you were kind of locked in when you were listening to music. If you listened to a certain kind of music, it was assumed that that's really all you listened to, right? You weren't allowed to listen to other kinds of music. If you were a metalhead, you only listened to the metal because it was the only kind of music that was good. If you were into rap, you only listened to rap because it was the only kind of music that was good. And that is changing a lot, and I'm really happy to see that, because there's so much interesting music out there that you can pull from. So many creative and gifted musicians making all kinds of music. And your own, it's like making a stew, right? The music you make is a stew of all the musicians you've listened to, all the guitar or the piano or whatever it is that you've taken, all that you've learned, and all the musicians you've heard, all the songs you've heard. You are going to incorporate those into the kind of music that you make, not ripping them off, but you're going to take influence from the musicians that you listen to, right? You listen to a really heavy metal band, you're going to get ideas for how to make that kind of music. You're going to think, oh, okay, I need to do this, and then I need to do this, right? Because that's how metal music works. It needs to be distorted. You need to turn up the gain. If you listen to a lot of classical guitar, you're going to think, okay, got to play it this way. If you listen to a lot of both of them, well, now you can combine your classical guitar side with your metal side, and you can create something different, right? And that's when it starts to get really cool. That's when you get new genres. That's when you get really exciting new musicians who are pushing boundaries. So I really enjoy how he does his thing. I really enjoy what he does. I do not remember who recommended him to me, months ago. But thank you to whoever that was. This has been excellent. To all of you out there, have a good day. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe if you would. It helps my channel to grow. Go watch some other videos if you're so inclined. I have a bunch of ALIP videos, but I also have a bunch of other stuff in other genres that you might be interested in. Go check those out. That'll be it for this video, though. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of water and be nice to each other.